Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chip, and in today's video we are diving into another Shop My Stash series that I do here on YouTube with my dear friend Anya Stamper from Pink Sweets. And I'm super excited because this is the week of Valentine's Day, and fun fact, I love Valentine's Day. Surprise, surprise, Chip loves a love day. So we decided to make this edition special and make it a Valentine's Day inspired look. Now if you've been following me on Instagram, I have done a few looks that are Valentine's Day inspired, so go check those out. I am really proud of them. I think they're really cute. So grab a snack, grab a blanket, and let's dive into something Valentine's Day inspired on this face. Okay, so if you're new to my channel or just new to the series in general, so the Shop My Stash series that I do with Anya, we try to do it every week, but sometimes we do have to miss some weeks just due to life, which is completely fine. But in this series, we go into our collection and grab palettes, highlighters, blush, foundation, concealer, anything that has really been collecting dust, we haven't showed enough attention to, and we pull those items out and do a full face of makeup and just share with you guys these items and see if we still love them. And again, it is in collaboration with Anya Stamper. I will leave her channel linked up above and down in the description box. Her channel is filled with makeup tutorials, unboxings, first impressions, collaborations with other channels. She does amazing work, you guys. So please, please, please go check her out. She's welcoming. She is just so sweet and kind-hearted. So we've been doing the series for a little while and it has been great. So thank you, Anya, for just wanting to do a series with me. And happy Valentine's or happy early Valentine's Day to everyone out there. I love you guys so, so much. And in today's video, I am super excited. Calm down, baby needs some oxygen. I am super excited just because it's a Valentine's Day look. So in today's video, I decided to pull out the ABH or Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Now this palette I have not shown enough attention to. I haven't. But it's so pretty. It is so pretty to me. And I wouldn't say that this is like a palette that someone would be like, oh, Valentine's Day. So I wanted to add that little bit of a challenge to myself for this video. So here is the palette. And as far as the highlighter palette, I decided to also stick with ABH and grab the Glow Kit. You guys, when did these come out? Like a gazillion years ago. I fell in love with them, and of course highlighters come and go. They always come out with newer and better things, so I was like, no, I'm going to use this palette today. So today is going to be an ABH Shop My Stash type of video. Buckle up, zoom in a little bit closer, and let's create a makeup look that's Valentine's Day inspired. Ah! Okay, to start this look, we're going to prime our eyes using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer in Original. Apply that all over our eyelids. Okay, so jumping into the ABH Prism palette, we are going to use the shade Parallel, and with a Morphe E22 brush, apply that to our outer corner and blend it into our inner corner. So first what I'm doing is stippling motions to really pack on that pigmentation, and then I'm going in with small, short, circular motions to blend it out. The next color I'm using is called Lure, and I'll be using the Morphe R38 brush. Now with this, I want to apply the shadow to the outer perimeter of Parallel just to help it blend out and diffuse a little bit more. And the next shade I'll be using is Obsidian, and I'll be going in with the ABH brush that came with the palette. So I'll be using the fluffier end because it's a double-sided or double-ended brush, and applying that strictly to the outer corner just to deepen it up a tad. And next I want to create a cut crease, so I'll be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep. Okay, now to soften up the edges of the concealer, we're going to go back in with Obsidian and the ABH brush that came in the palette and just lightly soften the edges so that it looks like a smooth transition. Okay, and the next shade we're going to add on top of the concealer is called Sphinx, and we're using the Sephora Pro number 15 brush to apply. And then to the inner corner, we're going to go in with the same brush, but use the shade Pyramid. So next for lighter, I'm just going to jump into the Kat Von D Tattoo Lighter Dagger, and this is in Trooper Black, and I'm just going to line my waterline. And then for lashes today, we'll be using the Spooky Babe Cosmetic lashes in the style Spider Legs. These are very full and dramatic lashes, and I think are just perfect for a Valentine's Day look. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the rest of our face. So for the primer, I chose to use up the Wet n Wild. This is the Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. So you can prep, set, and refresh using this. I feel like I'm almost done with it, so I thought this would be a good time to pull it out. What's good about this product is the cucumber scent isn't too strong, so I can handle that fine. All right, so let's move on to our foundation of choice. So for foundation, I also sticking with Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Stick Foundation in the shade Chestnut. Now, when I originally purchased this, I felt like the color was okay, but it wasn't perfect, but that's always my problem with foundation picks. I have yet to find the absolute perfect shade, but I get close enough and I can maneuver most colors, so I'm fine with it. So let's go ahead and apply. And yeah, I think it's a little bit too much on the red side, but I can work with it. I really don't use a lot of foundation sticks per se, so eh. All right, let's blend it out. I feel like this is going to be a foundation that I'm just going to try to use up and just be done with it. It's not that I hate it, I just feel like I don't reach for it just because I'm not a fan of stick foundations and the coverage isn't 100% full coverage. So on those like quick and easy dewy days, sure, I'll grab it, but I usually like full coverage 100% of the time. And then for concealer, I'm going to use the same concealer that we cut our crease with. This is the the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Deep. And recently, I haven't been putting any concealer on my forehead or my chin. I just feel like I don't need it there, so I haven't been applying it there recently, and it's been fine. My looks have been coming out just fine. Alrighty. And this isn't a like shop my stash as far as not using, but I am almost finishing like my gazillionth bottle. So this is the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is in translucent medium deep, my ride or die setting powder, and I'm almost out of it. So I need to go grab another one. I hate when I'm like running low on the products that I just cannot do without. So this is one of them. Such a perfect and complementary color to my skin. Oh, I just set my whole face with it. Let's be real, I set my entire face with this. Oh, I love it. I really do. I think that it really just brings my whole face together, and it just gives it such a nice canvas. I love this. Love that setting powder. Love it. And we're going to brush it all off with the Sephora Pro brush number 40. Now jumping into a shop my stash, I barely use item, we're gonna do our blush, and this is the Becca blush, and this is one of their mineral blushes, and it's in the shade Dahlia. I fell in love with these. I bought the whole set and I rarely use them, but I think, and to be honest, these are amazing blushes. The pigmentation is so powerful, so you really have to be light-handed. And for me to say that, light-handed. And I just love this color, so I felt like this would be a really good type of blush for the overall look. I'm going to use the same brush that I used to dust off the setting powder, and really very light-handed because I don't want it to overpower my face. But when you're light-handed, it just gives you that really nice just kiss of color. But if you're heavy-handed, it definitely gives you that clown effect, and I don't want that for Valentine's Day. Look is coming together. I love it. Okay, so next we're diving into our highlight. So again, we're using the Glow Kit. This is the Sun Dipped one specifically from ABH, and let's grab let's just use our ABH highlighter brush. This is the number A23. And I think I'm gonna go first in with bronze, and then if it's not enough of a highlighter, we'll dive into summer. So we'll mix the top two shades at the top. Oh wow, I haven't used this kit in so long, but look at that glow. Yeah, they're still powerful. They're still working. Look at that. That is beautiful. And this is just me using bronzed. I haven't even dipped into summer, and I don't even think I will, because I think bronzed is giving me just what I need. And to add to the eye look, this would be the last step. I'm gonna dive back into bronze using the Sephora Pro 15 and add this under my brow and my inner corner and just highlight my brows. I feel like this adds a little bit more of a dimension to your look and kind of plumps up your brows a little bit more. Okay, so far I'm feeling very sultry and ready for a Valentine's Day date, but to finish it off, I think Valentine's Day date is just perfect with the perfect red or pink lip, and I think this look you can do either or, a pink or a red, but I'm gonna go with a red because I think it would just go really nicely with like the gold and the bronzy look we have going on. So diving into an ABH red lipstick, this is in American Doll, one of my favorite red lipsticks out of the ABH line, but usually when I wear a red, I grab a Too Faced liquid lip. This just because my ABH lipsticks are kind of out of sight, so I rarely grab them. So I thought this would be a good time to use one of the lippies. Alright, so this completes my Valentine's Day Shop My Stash video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I think just looking at the ABH Prism palette, it's not really screaming Valentine's Day. It doesn't have a lot of like pinks and purples and all those like fruity colors, but I wanted to show that even with such a non-Valentine's Day palette, you can still create something that is a Valentine's Day date inspired, and I think the red lip really just puts it in season. So I really hope you enjoyed me using this palette, and if there is a palette out there that you're like, Chip, I wonder if you have it, can you showcase it? Please let me know down in the comments below, and please don't forget to go check out Anya's video. I have linked that as well, and also show her some love on her channel. And yeah, I am super excited about this look. I'm super happy about Valentine's Day, and I just want to let you guys know that I love every single one of you guys every single day, but on Valentine's Day, I'm going to just say that a gazillion times in my head and out loud. I love you guys. So thank you so much for being part of this video. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. And if you're coming back, I do appreciate all your love and support. And yep, that is all I have. Eat a lot of chocolate, send a lot of love, and I'll be thinking about you guys on Valentine's Day. Love you. Bye. Mwah.